Hello everybody, how you all doing? I hope you're all having an absolutely wonderful day today. Sorry, mine's going through mental gymnastics at the moment. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. So Final Fantasy 16, that's already been finished. Those who are here, thank you for being here. Those who couldn't make it, well, that is completely fine. But we are now going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14 as a brand new main game. I gotta update that wherever I've been updating it. My schedule might actually change a bit. I might drop secondary games, so I might focus on 14 for a little while. See how that goes. Hello, Sleepy! Hell is playing Outlast, giving me anxiety. I actually went to go onto his stream to chat with him, saw he was playing Outlast. I'm like, I can't handle this. I can't handle horror. How you doing, Sleepy? It is good to see you again. For those that don't know, Sleepy is my Final Fantasy wifey. I just like to say that for the fun of it. You got the house? Oh, I just slapped my cheek, that hurt. Oh, my finger hit right on the tooth. Oh. But yeah, I wanted to play some Final Fantasies. I got another whole minute of this opening song. It's empty. Ah. Well, we can always slowly decorate as we go through the game. Like, this would actually be pretty fun. Rather than try to decorate to look like a fancy clubhouse from the beginning, as you go through the game and certain things can happen, you then slowly add furniture to it, sort of like it builds over time. The house is the journey. It's gonna be amazing. But I kind of wanted to name this Where Is My Super Suit because I have yet to do the summer event to get the super suit. Being a post office theme, I wouldn't expect any different. I am curious what post office items you can get in this. Music's just about done. Then we can transition into the game. Where is our boy today? What is he up to? These are all questions that can be answered very easily right now. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Give me a nice little wave to you all. I mean, I hope you're all doing quite good. Now, you might be wondering just where we are today. At least, where I am personally. I mean, we're by some water. It seems quite relaxing, quite chill. I just realized my game audio is muted. We have fireworks. I actually didn't realize there were fireworks going on. But wow, the many things that could actually be happening right here. There's festival lights. Is that why I'm here? No. Is it to watch the fireworks somewhere in the sky? No. Is it because we've got an FC house? Yeah, that was actually very well timed with the fireworks. I was not expecting to be over there. And yes, that is very lame. I am accepting of that. But yes, we finally got an FC house for the post office. It's only small, and our only furniture seems to be this thing right here. Now, once I get the Grand Company seals, assuming Mailman has allowed me to... Yep, he hasn't got it yet. Assuming Mailman has given us permission to decorate, there's something I'd like to get. And Sleepy, if you are still there, you may know what this is. The miniature aetheryte. I believe you have to be a higher ranking in your grain company to be able to buy it with seals, but you can also spend guild to get it from the market board. Okay, you are still there. I'm glad. So, if you don't know about this, Sleepy, this will allow us to fast travel to the FC house. And anywhere we put it, you know, it'll work. It can even hide, like a lot of people just hide it there. Because they think it's ugly. I don't think so. I feel like as well, being a post office, we need a mail Moogle. I also feel like Mailman might just have 20 of these, just lining up to the front doors. On PC, watch me, and PS4, watching mail. Ooh. I do hope he's doing well. Like, I want to go in and say hello, but I do not like horror. Not one bit. Alright, if I write letter... Yes, you can also get the real letterbox. Interestingly, if you get a mug mail, the palm will actually glow. And I believe the regal one will make a tune. Can you tell him I said hi? Aww, I appreciate it. But I absolutely love decorating. Sleepy. Okay, before we get into this stream and everything, would you like to see my apartment over on Phoenix? Question mark. Because while we did just log in with our boy, go just chatting. Now I kind of wish I could show off my main house. I used to have a medium. The main floor was a hangout spot where it's like a diet mixed with like a bar. Upstairs just a chill hangout. And the basement was an arcade. Now, I kind of wish I had... Right at the moment. Make sure people aren't online to see me and be like, hey, Tempe, we want you to come over and do stuff. Hello, Sasha. How you doing? So, first off, this is my EU character. This is Vox. I absolutely love her. So much so that she's actually on my mousepad. I've got event exclusive, like special sweepstakes sort of prize for Cloud Strife hair and the arm and necklace. Need to send you a pic of my character, by the way. Change her a little. Just can't say how. I'm playing Undertale. Ooh. Both of those things sound good. I like seeing pictures of characters, and I also love seeing... Oh, I love Undertale. It was a really fun game. Also, my UI for Vox is very all over the place. Go over to my latest glam. So, this is my house. I still need to update them from a Christmas outfit. But on Vox, I own a mansion now. I have not decorated the inside. I've owned this place for a couple months now. But the outside, you know, the entry point, you have two people at the market store. So, you know, you can come in, you can buy something. Past the cherry blossom tree, across the decking, and you can relax under whatever this tree is. It's quite nice. I also got a swing, my aetherytes within the tree for the swing. My most favorite part is my garden. I have 3 garden plots with the grapes. This looks amazing at night, just how it illuminates itself. And in the corner, I have the RP spa. Everyone has a spa. It is absolutely needed. Now, if we head inside, you'll see it is not decorated. Like, I got my NPCs thrown in. It's very bare bones. I was trying to figure out what I wanted. I was going to make up here the bar. I just placed down what bar items I had. Across the other side, I was trying to figure out how I want to do like a couple of rooms. This spot I like, just being a little chill spot. I think these are just going to become 2 bedrooms. And then when you go down to the basement, ignore the glitchiness. So this looks so much more impressive on my medium. I had all of my plush toys put out as like a prize shelf. These posters were laid out a lot better. They just fit really well together. And I have all the gold saucer machines set up, which cost me quite a bit. Like each machine costs 200,000 gold saucer points. I've got pictures for the 4 like main game and 3 expansions. They don't have Endwalker out yet. And to the back room, I was going to have a meeting room or something. Don't know what. I'm glad. Hello to you. Now it's such a good boy. But this house is a bit of a disappointment. Like, I haven't decorated. But I have an apartment. And the apartment is where things really shine. And you will see unconventional decoration. By the way, my red mage has a big hat. Because why wouldn't you want to have a big hat? I forget. There we go. Go to my apartment. I love showing this off. Welcome, everyone. One and all. Don't forget to sign in. Pay respects to the dog. But welcome to my club, known as the Dirty Dog. For various reasons it has this name. For example, I like the dog poster. I need something on the wall. People didn't like it. See if I can find it. I do not know its name. I actually have this dog as a minion. Whereas I made my own club, in which, you know, you can come up, you can dance, if you really wanted to. Nice backdrop. Running water. Decorations on the half wall. Another reason it has the Dirty Dog name, it's actually because I needed 3 NPCs. And as I placed a material supplier, someone saw it and called me a dirty dog because under the counter, it's a Lalafell. And people said the height is actually very suspicious or very sus. That was... I just clicked place and that's where it went. But I loved it. I'm like, it fits the name. We have an upstairs sitting area. So you can sit and chill with friends, listen to the music. You can lean down up on the railing. Actually, they move my back to everything. Getting everything nice and level was such a hard task. And there's even a little secret. If you stand here and you jump, We are now in the void. Also, I was gotta catch up on chat. Should you play 14? Why did I spell it IV before? Well, it actually is XIV for Final Fantasy 14. And there is a subscription. You can play as a free trial member, and as a free trial member, it just means that... Sorry, I just really enjoy the music. Yeah, it's free trial. You lose access to certain things, but it lets you play up to level 70 of Final Fantasy 14, a realm, which is a Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and Stormblood. Also behind here, I can't actually click it. Let me just clip. It's my orchestrion. So I have Neath Dark Waters. I have Sunrise. I actually just kind of got the original Pulse set, and it works so well in a club. Hello, Arena. It's good to see you. Just kind of showing off my apartment in 14. I can't actually walk while I'm in this menu. But how you doing, Raina? It's $22 on PS5, got the free trial. It actually changed. I thought it was still Heavensward. Well, by the time the new expansion comes out, sometimes people may play the game very slowly. Between A Realm Reborn and Heavensward, it took me over a year because I was very lazy. So, I do love the Pulse songs. I want to click next, but I know the song hypes up in a second. And you can't change it before the drop. I can't actually keep dancing. Use the tiny orchestrion. I would have, except it was much cheaper to get the big one when I was building this place. I had a limit of, I think, 2 million gil. Okay, just to quickly go through these. I got through the Maelstrom, which is Leviathan's one. It's actually one of my least favorite ones in this mix, but... And I thought it still fits the theme. Everyone needs Exponential Entropy. It's like the song everyone throws into every house. If someone's gonna have an FC party, Exponential Entropy. It has to be there. House was 17 mil, put another 30 mil at least into it. I'm just mouthing the words to this. I do like this song still. Endwalker Footfalls, because you need the main theme. Yep, from the Alex raids. And you redeemed the first person in. Wait, hang on. Can't refund things right away. Because yesterday I got a few requests and... Fade away. Oh my goodness, things are just... They're all just breaking. I'm rapidly clicking next. I'm up to 2 months ago, up to redemptions 3,400. And then rise pulse mix. They're not like the Alex raids. They felt too much like dungeons. Not enough like raids. I loved them, to be honest. There we go. I have 8,247 redeems. Should do Twee-wee inspired costumes. It would be interesting to see them doing more crossovers. Also, Raina, if you didn't see it, this is my apartment, aka the Dirty Dog, because we've got the dog poster. It's a club, so it needs a pun sort of name. And there's a Lalafell hidden under the counter because I clicked to place the material supplier and they appeared right there. And someone called me a dirty dog, so I kept it. But yeah, I'll also quickly show up to Raina again, because I'm not sure if you saw it. I have a mansion, which cost me, I think, 50 mil. The inside isn't decorated, but the outside is quite nice. When I had my medium plot, which was a 20 mil house, I believe I'd spent like 16, 17 mil on decorating. It used to be that plot over there. And finally, the final thing I like to show off. Now, I didn't decorate this FC, by the way. The FC came decorated with, oh, the leadership. I'm gonna go nap, enjoy your game. Oh, good, Sleepy, thank you for coming on by. I don't know why I didn't see that message. Oh, they actually upgraded the FC exterior a bit. Wait, they actually removed so much stuff from at the front. And that's a new symbol. It used to be like the eagle thing on a shield. Man, I've not been on here in such a long time. The FC has changed. The interior is still the same. I mean, as a quick rundown of the FC, empty room that you can't go into. Small TV block. I don't think anyone really sits down in here. I mean, I'm not really here to show off the FC. Little private quarters to sit and sleep.
Looks like we have another follower. Welcome to the channel.
Odin and Moss, thanks so much for the follow. That alert scared me. But welcome in. I am Nyx. This isn't my usual character I play on stream, but I am showing off my EU properties. You're well. Oh, TV, this is a big TV. True. There we got the FC leader's little room. A chill hangout spot here. As well as crafting rooms. And a kitchen. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the FC big downstairs. Everyone is usually upstairs. But how are you doing, Odin? A dining room which has changed. This never used to be a dining room. And then for their parties... Oh, they actually changed the floor. That's why some of the rooms feel more empty. They must have wanted a dance floor in here. But usually if it's someone's birthday or they're celebrating something, they come up here, put on music, everyone dances and chats. But what I want to show off... my private chambers. I worked hard on this, by the way. Nice piano music. Fish tank to sit down and wait in a little lobby. Wow, decorations. Like clothing. Whoever is here must have a good sense of fashion. You can put up your coat. We got a person here offering you snacks of cakes or fruit. Fun fact, the fruit is closer to where people would sit because it kind of influence, like, it subconsciously makes you want the fruit rather than the snacks. That's actually a truthful thing that some places would do. They put the cheaper, less desirable things forward. Got a nice little letter. But why do we have this? Can I ask that people pay 22 bones for MMORPG and then have to keep paying to play the game every month? Yep, so people do pay to buy the game, and then they also pay the monthly subscription, which is quite a bit, but at the end of the day, it comes down to what you feel has the value. If you think it is worth it, then it is worth it to you. If you don't think it's worth it, then it isn't worth it to you, and you don't do it. Now, this little bit, that's just the lobby. A nice seat, a change area, an artistry table. This is a life art photo painting room. I was inspired to make this when I joined this FC because I was reminiscing about my uni days and we actually had to do life drawing classes. I did not like it, but I kind of got inspired to make a life drawing room. Yeah, you have the light aimed at the model. You know, change room, so if people want to change into different outfits, they can. Obviously, with life art classes, you know, depending on where you go, it depends on if, you know, people are clothed or not. I mean, you're trying to learn human form. So that's why I did change room like this. But yeah, it's all up to the class, the people, all that sort of stuff. And I just thought, have a nice spot. You can sit. And that way I can do like little portrait photos of people. And be like, yeah, a character in the game painted it. Especially using the G-pose effects. Which is quite nice. How is better than Blizzard? I don't think that this is worse than Blizzard. Like, I reckon the company itself has done quite a bit good. But again, it's all matter of perspective. Like, I have played World of Warcraft for a short amount of time, and I very much did not see the value. Also, just to flex, I got black wings. These were a birthday present to myself last year, by the way. These cost me 70 million gil. Where they let people play, like, cost-wise, I'm guessing. Yeah, I kind of overspent wanting these. Thank you. I recently found out that you can actually battle while still using the wings. Yes, we'll make our way back to our Australian character. I just really wanted to show off housing. Character gives off Tweety vibes. I mean, like, so I think I've said this story in the past, or at least snippets of it. My original character on here, Temporal Vox, came to me in a nightmare. It was a very realistic nightmare where I couldn't wake up. I met a few people in there, which actually taught me a way to wake up from a dream. It was actually destabilizing everything around me. But Vox was a demon. There were two demons. There was a really fast one whose name I don't recall. And Vox kind of just stood back and just kind of glared. Like, like they threw me into a room. The speedy one, whose name I forget, every time I try to leave, he'd always grab me and quickly throw me against a wall. He'd just appear almost in front of you. And when I did get to escape, I ran down a hallway and I just saw him quickly run down a different one, trying to find where I went. Went into a room and people there said, "Hey, you're not meant to be here. What are you doing here?" And I explained the situation of, a couple of demons have kidnapped me. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't wake up. And they're going, that would be so-and-so and so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, that guy, he just freaks me out. And I'm like, I wouldn't be afraid of him. I'd be afraid of Temporal Vox. You know what the guy's capable of. You know he's really fast, but you don't know what she can do. And that is terrifying. And so that actually terrified me. They then taught me you kind of got to wake up by forcing yourself to have conflicting thoughts. So you think of something that is, for example, healthy, salads. Then you quickly go to hamburger, not healthy. And you got to do conflicting things going back and forth. And eventually it causes your brain to destabilize what's going on and forces you to wake up. So that woke me up. And I remember seeing the stillness, feeling the stillness in the air. I was in my bedroom. I sat and looked around, I'm like, oh, thank goodness, I am awake. And I laid back down, thought, I'm tired, I've got to go back to sleep. And as I closed my eyes and I tried to sleep, I just heard a voice from that room go, "Hey, she's right behind you." And I opened up my eyes, and all I could see was a shadow of Vox standing over me. And it freaked me out, and then I woke up again, and it was now 7 a.m. You'd think that'd be the end of it, but no. From that night onward, I'd be having an ordinary dream, like, hey, me and this other person have to escort this girl to a train station. It's an escort mission for a video game. Woo! Don't know why I would dream about the most boring mission ever, but we escorted her there. It's like, there we go. I'm like, wow, I've got actually a few minutes before I'm meant to wake up. And it's like, oh, you get to now lucid dream. Do whatever you want in this magical dream world. I'm like, oh man, I know what I want to do first. But then turn around, and on top of a building, Vox is staring at me. And then all of a sudden, one of the trains, their doors open up and...
Looks like we have another follower. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much for the follow, Zella Mateo. I hope I got that right. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you following. How are you doing today? Yeah, sorry. So anyway, what happened was I had, all the time train doors would open and zombies would come and attack me. I had dreams where it's like, hey, here's a nightmare that I am aware of. Where it's like, end of the world scenario. And then it's like, oh, I know how to break out of this. I'm not going to the spot where I die in the nightmare. And then Vox would be there. And then all of a sudden things get so much worse. There are giant mechanical worms that are burrowing through the ground. It becomes so hot that roads begin to melt and bridges are collapsing. And whenever Vox appeared in a dream or nightmare, things would just become chaotic, and it was horrible. And yeah, it was so bad. So then when I actually got to play Final Fantasy 14, because my brother's friend said I want to play it, I'm like, you know what, I got an old account, let me make a brand new character, bought Heaven's Ward, and I was going to play as a Lullafell called Chester Nottingham. And then I was going, you know what, let me just look at the other characters. I'm like, oh, ha ha ha, I can do this, I can do that, blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, I had made Temporal Vox from my nightmare. She was made. And that terrified me. So I ended up going, you know what? This demon wanted my body. If she is real, she can incarnate this character. If she isn't real, then hey, this is a fun little story. But from the moment I made her character, I stopped having the nightmares. I was having peaceful night's sleep. So it was a very interesting experience. I remember saying to people I had a story that I had written, and this was something that I called the Tarot Card Witch. Because the story was a witch that had tarot cards, but she would seal monsters inside of them. So let's say there's like a wolf creature attacks, you could seal the wolf in the card, and it's like, hey, you can now use the card 10 times to summon a wolf that jumps out of it to bite something, and then the wolf will vanish. So you get its main attack. And I had a huge story. I wrote out all these different plot points on my computer. But through time, I don't know when it happened, while I was having the Vox of Nightmares, Vox actually replaced the tarot card witch. Instead, it was now this demonish woman who was very quiet, who used a scythe. She was now the main protagonist. And I remember I was explaining to someone, and they went, I thought it was a tarot card witch. I'm like, no, it was. It was. Why is it now this person with a scythe? And that genuinely confused me. Like, why is this happening? I didn't get it. But it's like this character who came to me in a nightmare was that strong, it replaced other characters I had made. It just kind of took over. And it is... I just kind of looked and I'm like, alright, well, I'm going to adopt the temporal name. I'm going to go from being called, say, Phoenix to just Nyx. Hence, temporal Nyx. That's kind of the origin story of how I got the name. But where's my button? Welcome back to the Aussie servers. I just got the Angel of Mercy because, well, it was kind of funny to just get this. Why does it remind me of the dog thing from Silent Hill? Don't mean to be mean. Is that like one of the endings has a dog? And you used to draw my nightmares. I never used to draw nightmares. I used to try to draw my dreams, just so I could remember them. And it's sad how some of them still stick with me. Oh, where would this event start? I mean, it's the summer event. That's usually Limsa. We've been live for 42 minutes, and I showed off houses on another character. Drew some pretty messed up stuff. So, I'm kind of glad I don't get to share my true, real bad nightmares, because I feel like I've got some real bad ones. Oh my goodness, there's fireworks. Oh, I think this is the spot. Allergic to sunshine. Hello, little Lalafell. Had to fight vampire zombies in one. You know what the worst part is about it? Like, anything in a nightmare. So, fun fact. You are weak in dreams and nightmares because if you go to punch something in real life, like, I am hitting my hand. I feel that force when my hand collides. In a dream/nightmare, you will never feel that force. So if you go to punch something, chances are you're going to collapse because, oh my goodness, it did not move. Because you did not feel the force in your hand. So when I have a dream with a zombies or something that is trying to attack me, and it's like, quick, grab this, stab it. It's just going to keep going and trying to attack me because I'm not feeling that force, so therefore I cannot hurt it. It is scary. Also, I forgot to do this. September. In this message. There we go. My first time pinning a message on my channel. I had to advertise this. Stream anniversary is happening on September 1st. Basically, I'm going to do an endurance stream, see how long I can stream for. If I can only make it, say, 12 hours, then the next night I'm going to do another 12-hour stream. I'm going to play a few different games. One of which I'm going to play, like, Return to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for the Mewtwo. Maybe play some more of this. If we get enough people, maybe we can do some community games. Okay, let me see if I can do my lullaby voice. Come one, come all! The Moonfire Fairy is here to offer the realm's beleaguered citizens a diversion from the sun's scorching ray, or diversion from the sun's scorching rays, and seeks volunteers from among the Adventurers Guild's ranks. Our festival has a long and storied history that hardly bears repeating, but for all intents and purposes, it's become the premier event for our guild. We hope to stoke the fires for adventurers' hearts, young, old, and all ages between. This season's main event has become a favorite among adventurers and revelers alike. The Eorzean Number Warrior Contest, of course. Keeping vigil over the proceedings in the Sunshine Savior, guardian of the sandy beaches. Who is the Sunshine Savior, you ask? If your interest has been piqued, then I encourage you to make haste to Costa del Sol, where her Maga stands at the ready to apprise eager volunteers of the details. Now, the unfortunate thing is I haven't been here. I'm gonna have to run. If we get enough people for Jackbox, I will definitely do an attempt at Jackbox. Wait. I wonder if Humble Bundle, if they still have the Jackbox Party bundle. Fun fact, the motorbikes in this game are 1 speed faster at default. The max speed is the same as every other mount, but apparently it looked too silly being on a motorbike at the slower speed, so they made they can go a little bit faster. So if you were to ever speed run this game for whatever reason, you want this bike. Oh my goodness, that'd be terrible speed running this game. Thinking about it, like you can skip all the cutscenes, do the road to 80 server, but the proper strat would have to be hop on an account, like brand new account, and buy this. Because if you have more Mog Mail, it's just going to slow down the Mog Mail. Goodbye, bot. Pretty sure that was a bot. The fireworks! So fun fact, in the background you can see the moon. There is actually a 28-day moon cycle in this, in which the moon will have the different lunar phases. Whee! Party bundle might be there. That person's on a giant dog. Starter bundle is 29. Aww. I gotta get over to the beach. Whoop. Swim faster, man. Hello, Hernaga. Or Hermaga. Wait, Hermaga? Oh boy. Silly jokes. Also, why is there old Final Fantasy battle themes playing? So when I'm on that bike, because it is the Final Fantasy VII G bike, it plays the highway mission song. Welcome to the Moonfire Fair. It's always a treat to see a new face, and one from the guild doubly so. Did Moyaru's mention of the Sunshine Savior stir the spirit of heroism within you? I should hope so, because between you and me, we're in a bit of a bind. You wouldn't mind lending an ear to our troubles. I'd appreciate the opinion of a fellow adventurer. Of course. Much obliged. You see, the fair's been no stranger to difficulties. Make no mistake, people swim where they shouldn't be, monsters strew the beaches like a bloody banquet, and all manner of other perils have put a damper on what's meant to be a time for celebration. To combat this, came with the idea of the Sunshine Savior, brave soul whose duty would be to nip such problems in the bud before they become everyone's headache. Not only would they keep our patrons safe, but their deeds would raise the esteem of the guild as well. Not only that, but it would be the perfect opportunity to give our fresh blood a chance to shine. So, I went looking for a stout arm within our ranks, and after a process of stringent vetting, settled on an eager youth by the name of Lionel. The lad seemed a perfect fit, but his spirits have taken a sharp dive since he arrived in Costa del Sol. Whatever the cause of his troubles, it's plain he needs a guiding hand or two to see him through them. So, if you've got the time and the inclination, I'd like to help you set him on the right path. Once he's found his footing, I would ask you to dote on him, or ask you to dote on him any longer, or won't ask you to dote on him. How about it? But of course, I'm the adventurer for you. You're a lifesaver, friend. Now then, follow me and I'll make introductions. Lionel should be somewhere near the Aetherite. Let's go find him, eh? But I just got here. To be honest, I thought it was the battle theme because then when the Final Fantasy VII. But like, the song only appears during the bike mission. And it's kind of odd because this is the only... Actually, that's not true. If you had the Final Fantasy 15 mount, you get a battle theme from 15. But it's when you're on the motorbike, you're following right behind the car with Barrett in the back, and you swipe the Buster Sword at the enemies. Just... Such a fun thing. Also, as a fun thing not many players seem to know about is there's two sunbeds right here. If you use /doze, you can have a sleep. And if you write /C pose, you can sleep in different positions. The koala's just chilling. Okay, koala does not like that pose. But yeah, absolutely love it. Oop. Also have some water. Apologies, but the lab seems to be missing. I explicitly told him to wait here. Get your hands off my goods! Sorry, terribly sorry. I only thought to help. Crates look awfully heavy, you see. But you're right to be wroth at me. Yes, for why would you need my aid? With my arms thinner than sprouting reeds, see the error of my ways, shall shovel buffalo dung as punishment. Oh lad, sorry for stepping at ye. Appreciate the thought, but the contents of these crates are my livelihood. Can't trust just any passerby with a safe carriage. You understand, right? Truth be told, Game like a chick while taking its first steps. You need to strut with a bit of confidence if you don't want people looking at you crosswise, see? You have a good heart, lad. Anyone can see that. Work on your manner, I reckon your next attempt at charity will go just fine. I can hazard a guess on what happened here. But I'd like to hear your side of the story nonetheless. Mind filling me in, Lionel? Oh, Master Amarga. And who is this? It can't be. Is this man my replacement? Heavens forfeit, I've been dismissed before my duty has even begun. No need for all that. Temporo here is a member of the guild, and he's here to help. But first, we need to know what's going on. See, I was awaiting orders like you asked, but then I spotted that man struggling to carry his goods. I thought to offer a helping hand, but, well, you saw how the rest went. I see. Can't fault you for trying to do good, lad. But what he said was right. Your manner is bloody strange. And has been ever since you set foot on these sands. Don't recall you being so timid when we first met. Size weighing on you, you didn't shy away from sharing the burden. You're too kind. Truth is, I just can't bear to have my face seen by others. All those eyes on me. It's dreadful. Under a helmet I have the confidence of a captain. But this heat has left me with no choice but to bare my naked face to all and sundry. I'm afraid I'm likely to do more harm than help if I can't get my nerves under control. All the festivities are due to start soon. I can scarcely stand to look you even in the eyes. So that's the way of it. Appreciate your candor, lad. If it's simple as covering your face, we can get you sorted straight away. Come with me to the storehouse. Have something that I think you would like. As for you, you'd better wait on the beach for our return. Don't worry, we'll be back before you can break a sweat. It's funny because it's winter here where I am, and we're doing a summer event. Here we are. Feast your eyes upon Costa del Sol's sunshine savior. Oh, it's him. Blinded by its brilliance, Sancho. I had this lovely piece made the moment I can see the sunshine savior. Special commission for the Weavers Guild. But genius isn't always obvious, I discovered. My colleagues claimed the coloring was too bold, the design too daring. I believe the word gaudy was tossed about. So, with a heavy heart, I set it aside. Until today it is. By the gods, I feel the whole form taller. The fabric is so light, it's like I'm wearing naught but my name day suit. It's like I'm ready to take on the world, and then some! Where's my leg? Japan. Looks like a Power Ranger. So there used to be an event in the past which had 3 warriors where they had similar outfits, like not to this, but they had the red, yellow, and black Ranger poses. And I kind of want to get the poses again. Master usually for hiding one's true nature, but this is Lionel. Well, this is the Lionel I remember. If you ask me, he looks like a spitting image of a hero. What do you think? I love it. Certainly suits him. I mean, where's the "it looks amazing" option? I'm overjoyed that you think so. Mark my words. Sands of Costa del Sol shall remain safe under my watchful eyes of the Sunshine Savior. Now then, Lionel, Consider this your official appointment as Sunshine Savior. Go forth, and remember that you carry the reputation of the Adventurers Guild on your shoulders. Don't crumble under the weight, lad. Become a savior worthy of your namesake, and our guests will soon forget the countless monsters and melodies that lurk beneath the tides. I know you won't disappoint. Thank you, Master Hermaga. I love it! As a Sunshine Savior, I must bear all the responsibilities the title implies. I can do this. I'm becoming an adventurer that others speak of in awe. By the way, I'd like to apologize for my embarrassing conduct before. I admit a part of me is scared almost all the time, but I can't let that dictate my life and my duty. Whatever happens, I swear to all in my power to make this Moonfire Fair the safest yet. That being said, I realize there's still much to learn, and would very much appreciate the aid of a seasoned adventurer such as yourself. Will you help me? But of course, Lionel. Thank you. I look forward to growing under your wing. I have an apprentice! Lionel looks every ilm the hero, and no mistake. But looks aren't worth a damn if his heart isn't in it. How are you feeling under the mask, lad? Up to the work ahead? About that, as much as I like to jump right into the neck of things, I can't help but harbor some small doubts. That incident with the merchant earlier made me realize there's one matter to want to aid those in need, but another entirely to know who needs it. Fortunately, I have Tempura by my side. This is an adventurer who's helped me his fair share of troubled souls. I've had him taking under his wing for a bit, and I hope to be a quick study. You can count on me, Lionel. That's a capital idea, lad. Every adventurer has a few stories being rewarded with scorn instead of coin. Strange as it sounds, helping hand must be deft besides. Well then, let's revise your task, eh? Give you a chance to sharpen that nose of yours to the scent of unrest. Why don't you stand watch over the revelers gathered at the northeastern shores? Spot trouble brewing, put a lid on it before it spills over. Tempura will attend you in a supervisory capacity. Before leaping into action, ask him for advice on how to conduct yourself. He'll guide you well, I have no doubt. Now then, off with you. The battlefield on the beach awaits. Make me proud, you two. Make me proud. A guild man by the name of Beautifoin is standing by for someone to relieve him of his duty. Speak with him first, then show the realm the measure of the Sunshine Savior. The beach ended before. I was going to do a jump into the water. Swim, man! Also, don't forget to breathe. 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 Breathe! There we go. Ah, the Sunshine Savior. Love it. Why, if it isn't the Sunshine Savior, protector of the Summit Sands, please, please, don't release the beach of the Costa del Sol to your stewardship. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Ah yes, before I go, let me furnish you with these link pearls. Crucial tool for a pair of strapping guardians such as yourself. Godspeed, saviors. I feel like I need a swimsuit. Also, I'm just gonna open up my drink. My unhealthy hydrate drink. The two on the left, every 2 years they appear as the event. Like, you gotta help the guy out. Now watch begins. Go on. Tell me what you see. If there's trouble lurking about, the Sunshine Savior shall rise to action. Looks like a Bionicle. A Phoenix Ranger from Persona. A young Makote lad and lass look like a sellsword just stole their lunch. Shifty pirate lass is sizing up a nearby man. Let's help out the young ones. I failed again. I'll never master the course at this rate. Come on, fool, I believe in you. But nothing I say seems to help. I wish I knew how to cheer you up. The lad looks absolutely crestfallen. From what I can gather, he's having some difficulties with the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course. I know what it's like to feel success slip from one's grasp time and again. Show me how Sunshine Savior does it. Give him some words of encouragement, or leave him be. Words of encouragement. You read my mind. Encouragement is my forte. A few carefully placed words should lift his lad over the obstacle to his, or in his path. Wait there, be back in a flash. You can do it, good sir. Every 2 years you fail at the course. This will be your year. You can do it. Impress your little sister. However, thankful enough, the lad seemed once again eager to tackle the course. All in all, success with Sunshine Savior. Shifty pirate lass starting up a nearby man. Bloody Carvalin. Thinks he's too good for a pirate, does he? I'll make him see I will. If I just ask him, or nice like, fancy stroll on the beach, Carvalin? Or some such. He'll just think I'm itching for a duel. Why did a notepad thing just open? She's mumbling to herself an awful lot. The menacing provocation of a pirate, no doubt. What do you think? Something's the matter. Don't worry about her. Worry about the man, or we should watch from a safe distance. We should watch from a safe distance. Are you certain? This has a scent of danger. Perhaps something foul has washed ashore. No matter. Should trust your advice. It's what you're here for, after all. She's just love-struck. Beginning to understand. She wishes to say something, but it's caught in her throat like a bone. I feel sorry for her. She's given up. Judging from her manner, she may have the same reservations as I concerning showing her face to others. Could your spirit in need of aid? Let's take a quick moment. I just kind of realized something. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll explain that after this cutscenes. Oh, something just pains me at the moment. I'll get over it. Alas, I have but a single task, so I couldn't have helped even if I wanted. But you knew all of that, didn't you? Remarkable foresight, my friend. Truly remarkable. Well, see nothing amiss in the area. What about over there? On to the next cutscene. Now our watch begins. Go on, tell me what you see. There's trouble lurking and Sunshine XIV we shall rise to action. Group of revelers are entranced by the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course. Go on, jump! Jump or your life depends on it! You'll never make it from there! Watch out or you'll eat sand! Oh no, is he alright? I think I heard a snap! You have to act! I'm coming! Man, Lego Spear of Longinus. The thing Unit 2 lost its eyesight because of. I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty cool. Whew. Apologies for not waiting for your guidance. I dived into the ocean without thought for what would come next. Before I knew it, there was water on my mask. I was sure I'd meet my end then and there, but somehow I found my bearings and brought that man ashore. Suppose fortune favors the reckless, eh? Some muscular fellows are slumped over on the ground. Oh. You alright, sirs? Muscles burn for more, but gods, I can barely see straight. Oh no, that's not good. Should I call upon one of the chaperones? Suppose the heat and intense exercise makes it as well as oil does with water. Should I offer assistance? Tell them to find a spot of shade to rest in, tell them to drink plenty of fluids. Oh, look at all those muscles. They'll be fine. Drink plenty of fluids. Quite right. Even the strongest of us will wither before the sun without water and rest. Go tell him as such. Them exercising at night does not sit well with me. Goodbye, Chloe, Zoe, and I don't know the other girl's name. Goodbye, muscle men. I had a word with the men, and they insisted there was nothing to worry about. Still, I due to dig up the roots of trouble before they break soil. So, in that respect, consider this a success. There's no more trouble here. Speaking of which, seeing a fellow signs of distress along the beach. I believe our relief should be along soon. Truth be told, I'm glad for it. Can't bear the stifling heat for much longer. Still, better to be baking under the hot sun than drowning under the ocean waves. Every breath I took invited more water into my lungs. If one of my seven hells lies on the ocean floor, Dallas's doors would cast open for my arrival. But I'm grateful to be alive and well, and with a few feats of daring do under my belt besides. That's in no small part thanks to you, Temporo. Your sound guidance led me to take action where I might have been paralyzed by doubt. I've heard Mugger's costume to think too. May very well have some special power to turn the timid into lion-hearted. There's actually a good story for that. By the way, I will tell that after these bits. Impressive work, you two. So you've earned some rest, eh? Allow me to watch over your patrons. Can only hope my stretch is half as eventful as yours was. Much appreciated, Master Bodoffen. You deafen? Suspect Master Hermago will want to hear of our success here. Let's go and make our report. Alright, so first off, the whole wearing a costume thing does actually help boost your confidence. So I was actually very, very timid, very shy. But when I went to conventions, like anime conventions when I was younger, I used to go up in cosplay, and my confidence would change, and I kind of tried to bring out the spirit of the character that I was. When I was in uni, we had to do what we believed were mock interviews. We didn't realize these were actually interviews to join a company. But, you know, I say, look, we're going to give you pointers on how you can improve, but if you do really well and you wow us, we'll give you a job. I didn't have a fancy suit for these mock interviews. So what I did was I wore my fancy black pants, long sleeve black shirt, and then when it was my turn to go in, I then pulled out of my bag my long white Kyber jacket from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a long white sleeveless jacket with red on the inside, and I walked in and I kind of tried to bring out Kyber's, attitude. I don't need you. You're the guys who need me. I mean, I'm at a Kyber Corps. I'm the #1 duelist if I ever find out a way to beat that Pharaoh. Ooh, I know he cheats. He always talks about harder the cards, but I just know it's all a bunch of baloney. That sort of thing. And they just kind of looked at me afterwards and they went, so why the coat? Like, stands out. You gotta remember, though, we actually do. It shows off a lot about you. And I think a month after I graduated, month after my final class, but before graduation ceremonies, I actually got an email saying, hey, so you did that well, that we're offering you a job. Which is actually quite good. I did become Kyber. It was very fun. It's like, I got paper in my back pocket and it was hurting. Scratched me to a ball and it was stabbing my leg. So yeah, wearing a costume does help. When I actually started out streaming, I was that nervous to even talk on stream. Even at this, I'd be a little bit like this, like, hey, what? Oh man, and like I talk in that sort of voice. And the way I actually got out of it, sorry, bit of a cough there. I envisioned putting on the Nyx helmet myself. I want to become Nyx, not me. Now Nyx is me, and I am Nyx, but the helmet, it was just like a symbolism thing, and I was pretending to put it on, so it was like, alright, I can do this. And it's why, no matter what happens with streaming, I would never give up the helmet. It is very much a part of me. How you character you worship like a god. Both are one the same, but different in similar ways. Like, and that's the thing, is my character Nyx, including this version of Nyx on screen, it is the ideal me I wish to be. And while it is impossible to reach some of these goals, it is nice to just have it. Like, it's someone you look up to in a sense. Fireworks. Now, during those cutscenes, I'm like, oh, hey, like, that hurts. So, my phone last night was dead. Like, when I went to stream. So I grabbed my old phone, plugged it into charge, and I logged into Twitch so I could monitor when ads play on my channel. Because sometimes Twitch doesn't actually accurately tell you when ads are playing. And my phone, like in my office, I don't actually have a router. I have a super long Ethernet cable that I connect to my computer, and then with that, oh my goodness. And then with that Ethernet cable connected to my computer, I use my computer as a hotspot, so that way all my wireless devices can connect to the internet that way. Well, I turned my computer off last night and completely forgot my phone was still on Twitch. I received 8 1 gigabyte boosts, which is $5 each. So I spent $40 last night supporting channels that I don't even know. I could have subbed to 5 different channels on Twitch for a month each. And that, it just hurts knowing that happened. But I got to accept I was stupid. I like the fact that person has crystals. I'm guessing that's part of his top. I have to play the most precious FPS mission. Oh, no Russian. Can't you skip no Russian? That's the dog. Get out. That's the dog. From the dirty dog. Look at it. Look at it. Should I or should I? I would skip that mission. And how do I do it? My phone will end up being placed face down at some point throughout the night, and I didn't realize it was still on Twitch, so when I turned my computer off, it turned off the hotspot connection, so therefore my phone was on Twitch all night and slowly using my data. Now, the good part is my phone naturally has 15 gigabytes of data. So it went through the 15 gigabytes and then paid for an additional 8 gigabytes of data without my knowing. Painful. Trying to 100% your trophies. Alright, so what I would do... What game is it? Alright, well, I did a quick Google. Apparently, the stage is optional. You can opt to skip the mission to the options menu, and the stage does not figure in as a condition for any achievement or trophy. So, if you don't want to do that mission, you don't have to. You will not be punished for it. I mean, I heard about that a while back. So, oh, now the pain of spending money that I didn't realize I was spending is gone. I mean, it's still there, but can't pass it. There you are. Stories of your deeds precede you. Revelers up and down the beaches are taken with your bravery. The one you plucked from the sea even came to offer his personal thanks. By all accounts, your lost confidence has been restored. More besides, I reckon you're ready to set off on your own. But I don't want to force it upon you if you've got lingering reservations. Well, truth be told, I wouldn't have been able to do it without Temporal's help. And this mask, of course. Donning it makes me forget the meaning of the word impossible. You have to realize that Temporal won't be around forever. So inclined to adventuring abroad as he is, Savior needs to be able to carry their burden alone if they're to earn the trust of others. You know, never did tell us why you're so frightened of showing your face. Sonic tells me you didn't crawl out of your mother's womb with your hands covering your eyes. Am I right? I happen when I was just getting my feet wet as an adventurer, during a job that should have been unremarkable. We were tasked with guarding a merchant's caravan, which naturally drew the attention of a terrible, slavering beast. Instead of sticking it with a spear like I was supposed to, I was knocked senseless within moments. When I regained my senses, I saw my partner had been dealt a grievous wound, and the caravan was in shambles. The job was an utter failure. For a blessing, none lost their lives, but I lost all standing in the eyes of my allies and employers. They blame me for their injuries and the damages to their goods, and rightfully so. The memory of their scornful gazes is etched into my mind. I see them every time I look another in the eyes. So you coped with your fear by hiding behind a helm? Starting to make sense. You know, Lionel, that suit's more than a masterwork of comfort. It's a meaning behind its design, if you can believe it. See, it's meant to evoke the image of the phoenix, the legendary bird that symbolizes rebirth, rising from the ashes over and over again, each time shining brighter than before. Speaking of phoenix... Dot 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 dot. My emblem, which is a phoenix. It was gonna be on my chest, but it isn't because it didn't fit. Pete Makarov, he's the bad guy in OG Modern Warfare franchise. Ooh. So I've never actually played a Call of Duty or Battlefield game. I've been more of an RPG kid. Seeing your triumphs as Sunshine Savior has me certain that the Phoenix's fire burns within you, Lionel. And when those flames are stoked, you'll be reborn with more courage than you ever could have imagined. All this time I was wrapped in the Phoenix's embrace. Yes, if there's a chance it might be broader than you, the path ahead of me is clear. I'm heading back to the beach, this time without a mask. Something in your mind? Don't lay it on too thick. When you get to my age, you can't help but light fires into those that need it. And that lad needed something fierce, so I lit a raging bonfire under his butt. Just had to work with the embers that were already there. That burning desire of his to help the downtrodden. Get somebody help! What's happening? Grandpa Shark. Do. No, not Chloe. We haven't been met with Chloe yet in the story. He's a true hero. He saved a little child. What's wrong with me? Not so fast, Pearl. Someone jumps to his rescue again. That fire I just lit will be snuffed out. We need to think of a way to help him that doesn't involve doing all the heavy lifting. Sunshine Savior never backs down. Rise from the ashes of defeat and be reborn. No monster can stand against Lionel. If you can't do it, no one can. I think rise from the ashes and be reborn. He's right. You're our Sunshine Savior, so save us. Give that beast what for. They really have faith in me. That's the purpose. Can't let them down. Must uphold the reputation of the Sunshine Savior. Yeah! Prepare the plans my rebirth. We did the Super Sentai explosion. Oh. Man's kind of true Power Ranger. He really is. If you want to start playing COD games, recommend the original Modern Warfare. I mean, I think some are free on the PlayStation Store or something through PlayStation Plus. I might play through them eventually. Oh, gotta rub my eyes. Feel very dry. All it needs is a Megazord. It's like any multiplayer in old COD games. Yeah, I kind of heard you don't go to PvP in older games because you only get hackers or masters. Are you okay? That was so frightening, but so exciting at the same time. Gonna write about you in my diary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chloe saved us all because of you. Alright, the other kid's name is Takebe. Takebe. But I was only... Never mind that. You're most welcome, of course. Goodbye, Zoe, Chloe, and Tabetta. Rebecca. I'm not sure what to call what just happened, but the word miracle comes to mind. Truly vanquish that bloodthirsty brute of a shark? That you did, without a single scratch on our guests. Showed them what the Sunshine Savior stands for and gave them a display they won't soon forget. All on your own, too. But even a savior isn't invincible, eh? Go with Bodefoin and get yourself checked. Wouldn't want you to be doing it by a few scrapes. They're probably not keep an eye on things here in case other seaborne predators come to decide to try their luck. Hello, Angel! Good to see you, how are you? MW1 Remastered and MW2 Remastered. MW2 Masters was on PS Plus 1 point. I mean, I should hopefully have it all. There he is. Ah, you returned. Thanks to you two. Talk of the Adventurers Guild on the lips of all Costa del Sol. As far as I'm concerned, you can consider the Sunshine Savior a rousing success and a boon for the guild. Lionel, he deserves a standing ovation for the bravery he displayed. Taking down a fiend like that, keeping the younglings safe is a feat very few can boast of. As my vision dimmed, I heard Emperor call out to me. It was his words that delivered me from the brink, that had me to go further still. They might call me the Sunshine Savior, but you're the true hero of the day, giving me courage to go on alone. And for that, there is no way I can ever repay you. Indeed, our savior had a savior of his own, a fact we are all grateful for. I'm of mind to make you an honorary Sunshine Savior, suit and all. Wear it well and don't ask me how many more of these I have stashed away. Now go on, forget your worries and take your fill of festivities. The Moonfire Fair is safe so long as Lionel stands as its guardian. I shall remain vigilant for any signs of trouble. And if aught appears to threaten the peace, I'll be there to stop it. I need this music. Quest complete! Check out the vendor. Do you have... They have all the sparklers and that's it. He doesn't offer anything. And I don't think the crier offers anything. So I think that is quite literally it for this event. What I can do, right click first, we'll dye it. Then it's me! Final Fantasy style! Oh, I love it! Oh, the purple isn't quite my purple. But still, it is close enough for now. And it's like his helmet even has little cat ears. And he's got the golden V. He's just like me. For real. Oh, bunch of regular ones. I kind of wish doing that. Yeah, I wish it had the Sunshine Savior as a title. Now, normally in the events, you're meant to do these little jump quests. This side was the old one, which is very, very simple. I mean, this is the only hard part here, of choosing. And then I think last year... Oh, look at all the bears! It's odd that they added 5 bears doing the exact same thing. But it's like last year, I think it was, they added in hard mode. You gotta dodge the bombs as well. Parkour! Right, this side's also new. It used to be over there that you do for the old. And then this is usually where the finish line is. And it's like, yeah, you did it. And then they added in an extra thing, which is, oh look, there's the guy from the mission that kept failing. He's just hanging on. I doubt I can do this. Ah, and there's 2 different paths. See, this bit here was the easy bit, going into here. The next section... That is the truly... Oh boy. I believe you meant to jump to this little post in front of me and then up to the side. Yep. I was kind of hoping there'd be a shortcut, but it doesn't really look... Oh, they added the bomb section here because these little bits here, infamous for just knocking you off. And it just keeps going higher and higher, and it's just a personal achievement if you can reach the top. I'm not going to try to, because it honestly scares me. There's even a little slide. Whee! Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, it's a bunch of the fireworks things there. And a stage show? Oh, it... Of course. So it's so you can go into the photo mode. And get colorful explosions behind you. That is an amazing idea. One last explosion. Oh, I love that. I was just like how the people hanging on for dear life. Like in reality, if this person falls, they're likely going to break a bone. This person might. Oh, there's even a little girl there going, "You can do it!" And he's like, "Nope, I can't." I was in front of you. Didn't even know. You were in front of me? Where? 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 I mean, that post was 2 minutes ago. It says you are in the area. There you are. I found you. Oh, I didn't fall down. Hup. Hello, friend. Hi. Hello. Hi. Friend. 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 I really should continue the story as well. I gotta return to the waking sands. But I want to throw this into Glamour Dresser. I was just getting away from the explosions. It's hurting my ears a bit. Vesper Bay. Vesper Bay. Away from that noise. BRB, order my food. Oh, good. Oh, right, I can't apply glamour plates. I forgot about that limitation. Alright, looks like I'm stuck in this for a little while. I mean, I think this is pretty cool. What if I can apply glamour plate in here? I can. Alright, curiosity. I just kind of wish it didn't have the blue screen on it, like, but otherwise, it's me. 100%, it me for real, for real. Oh. Ida, Papa Limo, unnamed little Lalafell. Welcome back. Lady Mephilia awaits you within. Welcome back. Seems worth no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Silents are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted to meet some friends. Did I not? Neglected to mention that you have already met. Totaro, please show them in. This way, sirs. It's Biggs and Wedge. This is why they were in Final Fantasy 16. They were hiding here. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we probably introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Ah, man, spill it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Silents, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Quest complete. I want to continue using the helmet, but at the same time, I think I prefer our boy like this for now. Maybe this for dungeons. And then off for cutscenes. Welcome back, Chanel. What do you think? On? Off. On? Off. On? Off. Also, why am I all of a sudden losing frame rate on my VTuber? Even Streamlabs is losing frames. Hold on. It's just... Hold on. If I were to leave the Waking Sands... Just curious. Oh, all of a sudden, the frames dropped. It wasn't doing this before because I was looking at my feature and like, wow, the mouse tracking is working really well. And now it's not. I don't need new glam. My glam suits me. It me, for real, for real. Okay, I think maybe if I close this program. Yes, close it. This. And this. Okay, so it was Opera G. No, wait. No. Still losing frames. Why? Why is... Hang on. Dup. No, I'm getting it all back. That was weird. Winter. But it's winter here, where I live. But this seems appropriate. Self-management.
Now, having set aside the formalities,
I'm glad she's going to do the talking for this.
we have a favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Oh, look how young he looks. Oh, you pat on Uyanji's head.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle-greens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
The onion fairies!
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
They also don't use the term beast tribes anymore in this game. I forget what they changed it to, but they don't say beast tribes anymore.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
And the first one we got to kill in 16.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
But of course. Why would I
am
not?
Grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
You mean leave it to me?
Us, Ida, us.
I'm sorry. I make myself laugh sometimes. Ah. Where is my return? Okay. Our return is in Uldar. At some point during this little section, I can actually do the job quest to go to Paladin. I'm also just going to quickly store my new superhero outfit. Perhaps in the armoire? Yes! And then Glamour Prism. Oh, chest. Ah, I didn't keep the die on it. I mean... I think grape is probably the closest purple. But I don't have grape. There's also specialty colors, which... they're reflective and that looks cool. With the gold phoenix. Or the white phoenix. Or the black phoenix. Or the blue. Or the aqua. Or it could be pink. Or silver. This is meant to be really dark purple, which is only like a very basic shade. Oh, I just love the outfit. There's my maid outfit. How's that death build? Palace of the Dead. I kind of want to go through Palace of the Dead at some point. What's that one? Broadening Horizons. Oh, it allows me to go through a different gate. Like, quite literally just talk to people down here and it's, hey, you're allowed to exit through here now. That's it. Kind of skip through the dialogue because it's not anything important. I mean, I unlocked the gateway because it'll allow me to quickly travel through here. And then this, I'll take the red earring. Yeah, so now the Aetheryte will allow me to travel through that gate. Just saves me a little bit of time later on. Whoop. You, sir. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Sons once more if we were to. I beg pardon, 'tis a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? A level up. Hail, adventurer. Bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with a twin adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. But men tell me your quest in the name of the Silence of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelve's Wood home. Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seed Seer, who has no desire to see their people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Twin adder of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason the Sylph's relation to the primal Roma has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there ever be a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Ramar or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where your silence come in. The Sylphs' little souls remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on the tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be worthwhile one. Ah, so many big words. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. I'm trying to remember how they talk so I can try to bring that out when I do the voices. But I also don't entirely know how well I'm doing it. Also, I can now do the Paladin quest. Back in Thanalin. I also got Sentinel, reduces damage taken by 30%. Bring that to my cooldowns bar. So, I should swap with Reprisal. So increase, or reduces damage by 20%, reduces damage taken by 30%, and then reduces damage dealt by nearby enemies by 10%. If I swap those around. So 30, 20, 10. But the 10% is an AoE. I could also play some Triple Triad. But I'm trying to remember how the characters talk and what mannerisms they may show. But also another sip of my water. The ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Hello, ferry skipper. Take me to the Sweet Bloom Pier. I don't think I've ever actually stood in this little area. When I played over on Phoenix, I ran here. It's a thunderstorm. But it's just thunder. A very scary thing when it's just thunder. Oh, I can even go in here. Little storeroom, that's cool. Glow berries! Why do they glow? I wish to know. But I don't know if other countries experience it as like an often thing, but over here where I live in Australia, every summer we get just thunder, no rain, because it's that hot that the rain evaporates before it hits the ground. So you get what people call a dry storm, where you have the thunder and lightning and that's it. But thunder happens as well as lightning strikes at a much higher frequency and it's a lot louder. It's very terrifying. I hate it. I remember one year I was telling an old friend of mine about it and they're going, "Oh, don't be a coward, it's fine." So I sent him a picture of like the lightning flashing outside. I went, "Oh, how'd you get that time?" And I'm like, "Here's a video." She's going, "Flash, flash, 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 flash." I went, "Oh, that's not normal." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I'm terrified of storms." Yeah, this is the Eastern Shroud. A lot of big trees. A lot of big slugs. A lot of big vultures. A lot of little trees too. I mean, he's still big, but he's small in comparison to that tree. He's a small tree. Aren't you, bud? Oh, let me give you a little pat. Pat, pat, pat. I mean, he looks a little scary with how they did the eyes, but he's friendly. And they got your Mandragora. Oh, I love them. Their walk sounds are scary, though. Whoop. Wah! Ow. Now let's try and look at that person. Were they also wearing just the helmet? They are wearing the helmet. And they're in the Heroes of Heidelin. I want to be a part of Hero. Nah, I'm good with the post office. Unlock Chocobo Porter. I'll probably do things like leave meets off stream. Indeed, I'm Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Oh, and that's Rolf. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have ye? I'll tell you one thing, they're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend, my memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though, shared my stories with all those who ran the hut before. Might have more luck with them. Excuse me, miss? The sylphs? Yes, father's told me more, well, his stories, plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how the concept of etiquette is always completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on their account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Tee-hee. We'll talk to Money. Sylphs. Invertebrate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on your mask. The next they're sending out young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop, they just laugh at you. Wolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Oh, there's the other one. The quickest way to a quiverwoman's heart might be through her stomach. But don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. Sustain them so simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Rolf once told me. So they are quite literally little plants. Little onion fairies. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flying back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, it only brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting amongst their kind. Do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our little forest friends. Oh, still here, eh? Great! There's one thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring them along What was again? My wife Rose and I were just speaking of them out not days ago. Give me friends, speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. All the way up there. Well, it's a good thing I got the bike. A peace offering for the sylphs? Or anyone else, I recommend a jar of honey. But I fear that wouldn't get past their front doorstep, dear. Now, tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seed king, the Ochu. When chewed, exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. Not seen an Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. We need to stimulate it somehow. With some of this amber syrup, for example. You might be surprised what comes out. Good luck. Alright, use the item. There we go. It's actually funny in the event that we did earlier. Just because, like, I'm just gonna call him the Phoenix Ranger. He was using his fist to fight, and that's what I was originally going to be, was a monk. So I could be that sort of character. Ah, you're back. My wife was able to direct you to a suitable offering. Milk root, of course. Sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap that up for you. Just starting to feel a bit woozy. Take the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh. Not to mention, spare you from the god's awful stench. Sylphs love the stuff, but me, rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. Dare say, the reek even rivals the breath of the mobo that puts an end to my adventure days. But I can tell you that story another time. You have more important matters to attend to today, yes? Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop on by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emilane here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend. Do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Emilane! Good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. See no reason to delay your mission any further. On your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kumuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of the tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorns has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seed Sea herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy. That would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends, the forest. The war with the XIV has taken a toll on our resources. We had ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. The 12 see you return with good tidings. On the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again. Don't know the words, but I'm on the road again. Just on the road again. Bam. Bam, bam. The little onion fairies. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking one. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Dance with me, onion fairy. Do the dance with me. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. Walking One brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for the Elder One. This one will deliver the message for Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. We've come to pay our respects to your Elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania?
Walking One became dancing ones and brought milk root, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Other one is busy. Walking One should go home now. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of little souls have always welcomed the Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Temporal here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Seer herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words with Gridania. Walking One's waste everyone's time. Well, I'd never turn away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was his jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we had no choice but to ask around to see how we might earn their trust.
Oh my goodness, my throat! Ah, it's hurt so much. Why did it have to be the characters with the 3 hardest voices? Why did I agree to do the voices? No one asked me to do the voices. I chose to do it. Why would I choose to do the voices? Alright, what are the items? Oh, silencing potion. I need that on myself. Oh, 4 big gulps of water. How's everyone doing, by the way? Hope you're doing well. Despite how I talk. Alright, just try to get comfortable in my chair a bit. Also trying to gently massage throat because doing voices, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Not suffering like me. Chanel! Why don't you want to suffer with me? But then again, you're here. Suffering enough, Chanel. Oh, I kind of want to do the paladin quests as a breather between the voices. I know it's just gonna be just as bad. What am I even standing on? Standing on nothing. I'm magic. Dance, dance, diplomacy.
Say, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through the trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you agreed to hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow. There goes those leg cramps of mine acting up again.
Ah, Ada. Tisk tisk. You wouldn't have leg cramps if you didn't wear giant metal boots. Just saying.
Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, diplomacy. Do, 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 ba, do, ba, do. Up, down, right, right, up, left, up, down. Walking One would be a friend to these ones. This one is overjoyed. This one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this time with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Dance, 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 dance. Do, 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 do.
That's my Dance Dance Revolution music. I never actually played the game.
Ah, Walking One is friend with to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder one of the first city. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts.
I mean, I'm going crazy. I mean, I've always been crazy. Always. Wait, what was my smile? Wait, that's normal. Hold on. Chanel, I've always been crazy. Don't you want to join me? Join us, Chanel. Join us. Join us. I'm gonna stop that. Oh. I want to have good sleep. I'm sorry.
Dear Pearl, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all little Solace. Better news? I thoroughly recovered from my accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure.
Oh, Papa Lima has the quest.
Temporal, as an adventurer, you're not strange to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from strange to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out the troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You'll be better off inquiring with Hera Imedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles.
Oh, it hurts to get my voice that high. I gotta do a deep voice for a bit. It's actually a very triple thing. If you do a high voice and your throat's hurting, you want to do a deeper voice. It stretches your throat in the opposite direction, and you'll feel your voice actually recover very quickly. So yeah, it doesn't really hurt as much now. It's similar like if you spin clockwise a bunch of times and you get really dizzy, spin counterclockwise twice, dizziness gone. You'll feel very sick for that 2 spins, but you recover from it so fast.
Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. Sylphs of Little Solace is sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. That's why I'm here. Unlike these two. Being temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities. Not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from moms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgolans and Galnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well? They play an important role in sylphic culture. Do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Kumuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright, near killers is Gorlin, a gold gnat, and 3 brownie brushes. You're the one who gets to die. There's 1 brownie brush.
That's 2, Brownie Rush. Three, Brownie Brush. I know I could have just hopped on the motorbike, but... That's a goal, Nat? It's massive! Fight time!
Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned.
Here's a bunch of mushrooms.
Dancing one brings brownie brushes for this one. This one can dye red once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills Buddy Buzzy one. This one hates Buddy Buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abode, but if you're feeling like Dancing one, perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing one after all.
You didn't even talk about the Ziz. Talk about the gnat, talk about the mushroom, but not the Ziz. Pray for my brain. It's too far gone, Chanel. It's too far gone. Oh my goodness, my throat. It hurts. Scratching my throat again. I'm gonna say scratch, but it's more gentle rub.
Alright, next quest. This one asks Dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing one is not like the other walking ones. This one can trust Dancing one. This one would ask Dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs that Dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones. And walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here, and walking ones in a hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing one. This one depends on kindness of Dancing one.
This one talks a lot. How about you, Onion Fairy?
Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes.
Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasures?
This one lacks treasure.
I gotta go. I'm back. You know what? Let's do a quick fate. It must be fate that brought us here. Oh, I've only got 2 attacks. I mean, at least this is good practice for being a tank. I mean, getting the stuns in, I mean, like... But it's just good to get the practice in so I know when to press the stun button, if I should dodge, things like that. If y'all don't mind, I brought my motorbike in here. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. I'm sure I could have figured that out. Money! Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. Simply assumed they were adventurers. I'm gonna go back to Little Solace. There's one of the onion fairies there that I didn't talk to. You probably should have done first. Just love doing the beat to the music. Apologies if anyone's motion sick.
Shush! Shush, this one says. Still walking ones are scary. Like touched ones. This one hates scary. Scary ones have scary friends.
Ow.
This one is happy to see Daisy One return. What did Daisy One learn?
Those Garleans.
This one sees. Still walking ones from Empire. Carry boxes, go walking deep through trees. As this one thought, still walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Still walking one try to hide, but this one will find him. This one would borrow Dance One's map. This one makes mark, right here. This is where Steel Ones hide. This one knows. Dance One will go looking for Steel Ones, yes?
Wait. There? I thought it'd be the ones up here. The ones that are permanently stationed there. Not the ones right next to the town. That was simple.
Dancing One is back. This one breathed sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something?
Found a log. Not the kind from the trees either. That was not a well-deserved laugh, but I'm gonna take it. Why not?
This one found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks are inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones? How does Steel Walking Ones know where to find them? Is there sneaky one behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to Steel Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends with these ones. Would this one perhaps like to voice itself? That's my drink. It's good. Helpful ones arrive at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside of Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west of the leaving settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of beastly one. You got it, little onion fairy. Oh. I wanted to go across there. Man. Sup, Claxio? What? Pokemon wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than one summoned a primal. Or summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a likely place to build a home. The meddling one arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away with meddling one. Onion fairy, no. Oh. I don't get to follow it. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones, went deeper to the forest? But this one saw touched ones looking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead helpful one to Claxio. But hurry before touched ones take Claxio away. Alright, now it's time for bike. It's definitely a lot of back and forth with the early quests. Oh, there's actually spools of thread on the ground. Wait, was there any prior? Oh, there is. There's a red one here. That's not normally there. I don't see... Oh, yeah, there's another red one. So it's quite literally, hey, you should follow the spools of thread. Like, it's marked on the map where you're meant to go, but... There was the white one. There's a red one. There's another red one. There's a white one. I was hoping there would have been another one in here. Level sync. Meddling one is back. This one told Meddling one to be gone. Tell Kumuxio that this one will never go back. Never. Purple onion fairies. Touch ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Your God, Temporal. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the throw of the primal rubber. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They not answer to words, only steal. Take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Let's do this. Let's kill some onion fairies. Hexio, these ones are your friends. Come with these ones. No, this one is a good one. We'll never go with bad ones. Also, I know this isn't how you're meant to do this fight, but... Meddling one, not smart to anger this one. This one has many friends in forest. A motorball? These things were going so well. Hurry up, Pepperlimo. I can't bear the stench any longer. Do the best I can. I can't remember if I meant to kill the sylphs. I mean... yeah, these are leveled beasts. You should always do the leveled ones before the question mark. Wait, where's it going? Did we not have to kill the morbol? This one is safe. This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. Still very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Kumuxio? A meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. The Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Kumuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live in Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch once did. This one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Kumuxio and friendly ones.
They also, I gave all the sylphs the same voice, because they all look the same, and I cannot tell them apart. So, you know.
Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath.
To Little Solace. You know what? Instead of that... wait, achievements in current area? Successfully complete the fate. Lazy for you. Is that here? And it's 5% done. Is someone actually trying to do the fate for the achievement? I gotta go there and help. So there are really hard fates known as the achievement fates. They can't be soloed and usually require a party to be able to complete them. They usually give a good reward, like a minion or something. So the fact that this says it's 7% done tells me that there's someone there trying to kill this boss, and if I can join them and help them, we may have a chance of doing it. Oh, that's already in the hotbar. Never mind. Yep, there it is. Valhalla. And like, we deal so little damage. Now this person, I believe, yep, they're a healer. So I'm hoping they're going to be kind and heal me. No? Maybe they're not. There they are! Thank you, random stranger. If we work together, we can do this. I'll even say that in the chat. I mean, it's actually a very long grind. But, you know, with two people, especially a tank and a healer, this is doable as a duo.
Chocobo, I need your healing as well. I mean, it's down to 72%. And like, this is a 30-minute timer on the fight. Now, if you get more people in the area, the fates actually become harder. Oh, my Chocobo's nearly dead. I'm nearly dead. Heal me, please. Thank you. Oh, I actually slowed it. That's cool, so arm's length actually does work when you get hurt. Use my next cooldown. So basically the cooldowns I'm using is to increase my damage by 25%, decrease damage I take by 20%, and decrease the damage it deals by 10%. And I kind of want to get them popped off as soon as I can, as it helps mitigate damage, helps me deal more. And I kind of feel like this is going to be good help for Valhara over here from Uwu, because they're playing as a healer. Like, they're a scholar at the moment. So this will be helping them learn to heal and keep the tank alive. Now I'll wait for Rampart to run out, and that's when I use Reprisal. So it's better to use them one at a time. Already got slowed, thanks to arm's length. Halfway through the fight. Do a quick little stun. Doesn't really help much. Right, Reprisal. Vital Flight. 3, 2, 1, Rampart. Valhara, I need healing.
Yeah, we're about 40% HP left. If we keep this up, it should be doable. I also know I've got potions and a couple of high potions. I'm gonna put down my hot bar at the moment. Because, you know, you never actually use potions, like the regular potions and high potions. Alright, she's healing me. I'm only doing that because I'm a little bit worried that they're not going to heal me in time. I'm gonna save the high budget for when my health drops too low. 28%. It's at 26% health. It's okay if my chocobo dies, I can just resummon it. Just go wait for it to come back up. No, for him to vanish. Oh, I leveled up! Sweet! I mean, it's 20%. We've got 11 minutes left. I know this hasn't been the most riveting thing, but still. Alright, it's been slowed again. So it's going to take long between all of its attacks. At least for like the 15 or so seconds. It's only got 14%. We can do it. I believe in us, Valhalla. As long as, you know, they keep me alive. Lower its damage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Rampart. Almost. Got it down to 4%. It's the final stretch. As we learnt with Dark Souls, you don't change your strategy when it gets this low. You keep going how you're doing it. Otherwise, you're likely to fail. 0.7%. High potion. We did it! Great work. And now, thanks to that, we got the baby bun. Return to run out the time before MW3 Remake Game Mode comes out. Reboot, you mean. Is it MW3 Reboot? And I was like, because we did that. Where is it? 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 Right there. Bye, Koala, just for now. We got the little baby bun! Look at you with your baby! Look at your little mushroom! It's so cute! You're so cute, little mushroom! You're a cute little mushroom, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Worth it. Reboot the COD franchise. Ooh, interesting. I didn't think that was a thing they could just do. But then again, I guess there is a story mode, and I don't know what the story mode is. Have fun, little sylphs. I gotta hand it a quest. That is a big backpack. My goodness. Who carried that? Is this to say Goots secretly lives in this universe? Okay, time to do the voice.
This one thought Clexio was lost forever. Helper once said Clexio. Now these ones can be family again. This one knows, or has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One would bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One. But Elder One is... Oh no. What happened to Elder One? Spirited away. This one must ask Kind One for forgiveness. This one may promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of Walking One named Buscaran. Buscaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaran, but Walking Ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaran for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask for the Kind Ones for help. But please hurry! These ones are not safe until Elder One returns.
Oh my goodness, our throat was actually about to give way.
Ooh.
You rebooted the franchise like in 2019. I faintly recall that. But at the same time, not too sure. Also, because I did that, mount speed and a lot of areas of Middle Enosia, Lower Enosia, Central Shroud, East Shroud, West Thanalan, Central Thanalan has all increased. So I believe this is still speed 1. If I hop on my Chocobo, the Chocobo now stays the same pace. It's so cute! Look at the little carbuncle. Woo! Woo! Oh, I really don't need to be running around these areas, but I just enjoy it so much. Alright. Back to New Gridania. Chocobo is not gold. No, Chocobos are yellow. Unless you get special ones, or I can let it dye it. Oh! Wait. Before we do the quest, I've got to go to the market board. Okay, so if I first search Chocobo, it's probably not a good idea. Chocobo stable. A shop sells it for 125,000. People are trying to sell it for 300,000. If we have that at the guild house or the FC house, we can dye our Chocobos. I mean, you need to give them specific feeds, and it's going to cost a lot of money to get the specific color. I don't know what color Chocobo I want though. I never know how to spell Aetheryte. Miniature Aetheryte. 68,000. I mean, if I got that, I could put it at the FC house, then I can just go travel, teleport, and it'd be at the top of the list. Can I get gold feathers? That is true. But the gold Chocobo feathers are basically just the yellow feathers. I better not buy it. I mean, we can just rank up in the Grand Company and get it with the seals. Hup. Whoop. When I play FF14, should I join a guild? So free trial mode, you aren't allowed to join a guild or FC, like, because they call them free companies in this for some reason. Because they limit what you can do as your trial member, and it's just because there's a lot of bots that join the game and guild farms. So like, all right, well, we can't have them trade, we can't have them sell stuff, various annoying things like that. But if you end up getting a subscription, 100% join an FC. You can meet some lovely people. Some of my closest friends I've actually met through this game, and I still talk to them almost daily. Did claim your one extra non-free trial month. So, there is a thing I can do to try and help you out a little bit, which is refer a friend campaign. It was with PS Plus. Ooh. I wasn't aware they did that. But with refer a friend campaign, it basically means that you get a bunch of silver chocobo feathers and a couple of bonus items that'll help you out, including like a headgear that until level 25 you get an EXP boost, which is quite useful. If you want, I can always give you my refer a friend code, and that also goes to everyone in chat who has ever thought about playing this. I'm always happy to give out the code. Like, it doesn't cost anything. It's just asking someone, hey, can I have your code? Because once you pay for your first sub, like for your first month, you lose the ability to be referred. So it's quite literally a get in while you can sort of moment. Yeah, you also need a Square Enix account. When you install the game, or if and when you install the game, it'll ask you to create an account. I think you already have one. Oh. I mean, that'd be pretty good if you do. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their railroad has gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you call upon Mokol or at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in search of effort. Let me just... But why did I get that lag? That was actually